Hello everyone! Welcome to It's Crochet O'Clock. My name is Stephanie and we do this every Monday evening, almost every Monday evening at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's just a virtual stitching gathering. A lot of us don't have gatherings locally where we live, so we do one virtually. If you have never been to a live chat before, please remember that in order to participate in live chat, you must be logged into your YouTube channel. You cannot participate in chat if you are not logged in, and also you need to select live chat instead of top chat. For some reason it always defaults over to top chat, and if you are on top chat you are going to miss the conversation that is going on in chat, and I might respond to something and you will end up lost completely in the sauce, and we don't want that for you. Couple disclaimers before we start. It's just one disclaimer. Freaky, who I haven't seen here yet, and Anthony, who I have not seen in the chat yet, are both harmless. So again, if you are new, they are very sarcastic. You never know what's going to come out of their mouths. It's like a game to try and get me to say something that I should not say on live with them, but they really, really, really are harmless. Let's see who is over here in chat already. I know a bunch of you guys have been here for quite some time. Hello, hello, hello. Ah, there's Kelly. Hi. Oh, and Anthony is here. Anthony just got here. Harmless, remember, harmless. Josie from Long Island. There's Beverly. I see that you're here. Goodness. And Ruth and Kim is still here, but Kim is at the grocery store. So if any of you guys want to be naughty, don't think about that, because we also have Dee and we also have Ida that can whack you with the spanners if you happen to be naughty. So we don't want that. There's Alicia and Becky. Hello, Becky. Oh, and imagine that. Dee's having issues with YouTube, and there's Steph and Carrie. Welcome, Carrie. Love your yarn in your background. Thank you. I love it too. Hello, Miss Trinity. You guys, I had the opportunity to meet one of our youngest tribe members this weekend. I was watching a basketball tournament. Audrey, who is another one of our younger tribe members, I don't know if she is here tonight. She's probably not here tonight, but she had a basketball tournament this week, and Trinity actually plays basketball with her. But the strange thing is Trinity has been a tribe member for 2 years, guys. That almost goes all the way back to the beginning of my channel. Miss Trinity has been watching and learning along with us. So welcome, Trinity, for coming out of your box and talking to us. Hello, hello. Oh, hello, neighbors from Texas. Oh gosh, Kelly is plotting naughtiness. Let's not be naughty. No naughtiness. No, no, no. No naughtiness. There's lots of people still saying hi. Oh, hello, Tay. Let me flip these cameras around. Get everything situated to where everything is okay. Scooch over just a little bit. Thank you. All right. Make sure my chat is scrolled down. Don't ask me what I'm working on tonight, because I'm not going to tell you. You just get to sit here and watch. Where is the center of this ball? I had to re-ball this because I frogged, and now I don't know where. There it is. Ha! Imagine that just sitting right there on the top. Oh, well, hopefully you'll get to see me again soon. Bigger and better in Texas. Everything is bigger and better in Texas. I went to Texas this weekend, and my hair is like whoa big, and my hair knew that I was going to Texas this weekend because I did my hair and I got finished fluffing it out and flipped my head over, and it was just and I went, holy moly, volume. Besides, I have the memory of an elephant, so I'll whack when I get home. She does have the memory of an elephant, you guys. She really does. Oh, I'm sorry. It's very cold in here, so if I'm sniffing more than normal, I apologize. This is a bright yellow. Hello, Jennifer. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on. Get in there and get started. Get started. Stop giving me fits. I want 2 loops. Thank you. Did you guys have a good week? I had a great week. Oh, wait, no, no. See, look, and I'm already getting off to a wrong start. I had a great week, except for Tuesday. Tuesday was a little spotty here because of the weather, and apparently tomorrow it's going to be really spotty. So I'm not looking forward to that at all. Well, hey, Kirby. I live in Texas and my hair is flat and pin straight. Aw, so sorry. I gave Trinity a little bit of yarn. I took my crochet bag with me. I didn't touch it at all, but I had a little something in there because I didn't know that I was going to run into one of our tribe members, so I gave her some of my yarn. I understand. I know those feelings. I think there's a conversation going on that I don't know nothing about. Gee, that yellow looks familiar. I'm sure it does. I'm sure it does. The patrons know what it is, but I can't tell you guys. You should move to Texas when you can. Texas is a really big place. It's a really big place. As long as 9 of the 10 voices in your head keep telling you that you are sane, it's all good. Yeah, I agree. Sometimes she needs to talk to an expert. She's the expert in that room. I like that thought. I like that a lot. Everybody's saying hello to each other. Oh, Alicia had a leak in her bathroom. That's not fun. I thought I was going to have a leak. The hot water in my kitchen froze. Just the hot water in my kitchen. Nowhere else in the house. Just the hot water in my kitchen. But everything worked out fine. No issues. Don't be scared, Stephanie. There is GPS to find your way around Texas. I know. I know. Mercy. Everybody's trying to get me to move to Texas. We have localized flash flooding. I was reading about that, Kim. You guys just can't catch a break. Had all of those fires for so long, wreaking so much havoc, and now you guys have flooding all over the place. Bless your hearts. Uh-oh. Did I forget? I think I forgot to do my chain. I think I did. I'm not sure, but I frogged it anyways, just in case. Because you never know. Move to Australia. No, that is a hard pass, Kim. I'm so sorry. Not going to move to Australia. You can set the GPS to show landmarks like Chick-fil-A. Oh, wouldn't that be nice if we could alert ourselves or our phones go off whenever we're close to like our favorite restaurants? Hey, you might not be hungry, but just in case you are. Poor Chantel and Kylie are having a bad time. Yarn won't dry. Oh, I'll bet it won't. Hope said she is going to be lurking for a little bit. She's got documentation to work on. That's okay, Hope. It happens to the best of us. We have Hemsworth. Oh, what did I just do? Because 9 of 10 poisonous animals live in Australia. That's what I'm saying. If there were 10 deadly animals on the planet, 9 of them would live in Australia. 9. I know that they have Tim Tams, but look, it's just... Thank you, Dana. Welcome back. We've missed you too. Oh, the super chats are just coming. I got a super chat before we even started. My sister and I were ecstatic to find a Chick-fil-A in New York when we went. There was lots of Chick-fil-A's. Lots of them. But you know what I was bummed about? Of course, they're building a Krispy Kreme on Times Square, and our hotel was right on Times Square. Y'all, I miss me some Krispy Kreme. I miss seeing that red light on. Oh, I do, I do, I do. Trinity said you should really move to Texas. What part of Texas? Texas is a big place. I like Eastern Texas better than Western Texas. It's greener. I miss the green. Texas has all 4 seasons in one day. Florida is the Australia of the U.S. I don't know about that. What is Super Chat? Super Chat is where you can donate money to the channel that you are watching. Beverly's been dealing with migraines. I'm so sorry, friend. I'm trying to read the chat that's coming through. So does Ohio. Ugh. Listen, where I'm from in South Carolina, you would think that it was actually part of Ohio. So many Ohio people retire to that area of South Carolina. We have green here in South Texas. Dallas is one of my favorite cities. I'm going to be in Dallas here not too long from now. The first weekend of April, we will be in Dallas. I think we're going to be there for 4 days. I think. Hey, Sandy, welcome. Let me see. Let me look. April. I will get there on the 1st, and I will leave the morning of the 6th. So yeah, we will 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 weeks. Oh, not very far away. Ohio followed to Florida too. My grandparents live in Beaufort, South Carolina, but they were from New Jersey. Beaufort, South Carolina is where I'm from, Tracy. There's my Aunt Jean Ann. Hello, Aunt Jean Ann. I love you. Miss you so much. Welcome. Hello, Linda. Welcome to chat. Honey, are you going to go to the Dallas Fiber Festival? That's why I'm going to be in Dallas. We will be vending at the Dallas Fiber Festival. Let me move this up. Did I move my... I think I moved it. Because I'm not normally leaning this far forward when I'm crocheting. Come here. Come here. Thank you. So today while out shopping, I bought a handheld blowtorch. You guys, that kind of terrifies me. Not even gonna lie. Kim with a handheld blowtorch. I don't know what to think about that. Kim, I don't think that you should mess with that. You guys just got your brush fires under control, didn't you? I mean, I'm just saying. Just throwing that out there. Oh, brush fires made me think about the animals, and now we have story time, okay? Because if anything strange is going to happen, it's going to happen in our tribe. This is a story from Ida, okay? So, Ida said, okay, story time. This was in our moderator chat, and I have permission to repeat this. This morning at 11:40, Clara, who is her daughter, and I left for her appointment in Birmingham, about an hour and a half away. There were several car wrecks along the way, and we were detoured by one of them, which made us a little bit late. But we got to Zaxby's and went in to go potty and then ordered our food. Back out to the car and 10 minutes later at the appointment. But we ate our lunch and then went in. At the appointment for just over an hour, and then we went to go get a treat, because that's what you do, that's what you do. I added that part. At Dairy Queen, about 15 minutes away. When I was getting our order, I heard a loud meow. The guy at the window mentioned it, and he said he heard our little fur babies. He said we didn't bring any of our fur babies with us. He looked down and saw a cat. I asked what color. Black and white. George! I opened the door and picked him up. He clung to me and is totally freaked out and wet, but upon inspection, he seems fine. He calms down and just hangs out with us and takes cat naps all the way back home. So then Kim said, road trip kitty, so where was George? In the car or outside somehow? Ida said he must have rode somewhere in the undercarriage of the car. And apparently that was not his first ride either. All that time, that cat was underneath the car. Bless his little heart. It's a long way to travel, little dude. Honey said, I'm hoping to go. I have to make sure my mom is doing okay then, but I hope to come see you then. Oh, I hope you do too. Beverly, I'm so sorry that you're not going to be able to make them. Jennifer, no, you don't have to be a member of the group Super Chat. You should be able to just click on the money sign below chat somewhere. My chat looks different from you guys's right now, and then you can go about it that way. That's scary, poor George. Yes, I know. Poor George. I would have been freaked out. Ida's a lot calmer about the situation than I am. Beverly had a chicken do that. I don't... A chicken. Lord. It happens more often than you think. Uncle Roger has a story too. Really? Did Minnie go on a ride? Poor Minnie. Oh, thank you so much, Trinity. Hey, Gabby. Come on. Come on. No, that's not where I want you to go. I want you to go right there. Goodness mercy. My nose is running, you guys. I'm chilly. He probably used up one of his 9 lives there. Probably, I would think so. Poor little guy. Oh, it's supposed to be a treble. Get with the program, Steph. No, years ago, baby kittens. Oh, mercy. I will have to remember to ask Uncle Roger about that story. That's as bad as my daughter's cat got stuck in the car and rode with her to the auto parts store. I'm so glad that I've never had something like that happen to me. Okay, so fighting with YouTube and my phone. I missed what you are working on, Steph. Is that a doodle or a pattern? This is part of something that is Secret Squirrel. That's what this is. Are you participating in Year of the Granny? It was started by the Secret Yarnery and Creative Grandma. No, nobody has told me anything about it. I don't know anything about it. What in Sam Hill is the Year of the Granny? I mean, I got granny squares. I could sing like the Little Mermaid about my granny squares. Does it have something to do with granny squares? Unmentionable. Thank you, Kelly. It's unmentionable. Oh, no, just one, Steph. Just one. I had a cat that went to work with me. I didn't know it until I got off work at 5 p.m. As I was walking up to my car, I saw a cat and thought it looked like my cat. Oh, man. Well, hey, Miss Wanda. Where are you at today? Are you driving? You on a break? You at home? Trinity said Lubbock, Texas, or Post, Texas. I don't know about Post. I've looked at Post on Google Maps. I don't know about that. Ooh, Alicia, that's not okay. My Aunt Jean Ann would have died of heart failure. How I am with spiders, that's how she is with snakes. Tracy said, we have an occasional bring your dog to work day at my office. Oh, I wish I could bring my little Jack to work. I do. Lubbock and Poster in West Texas. I know, I'm not very far away from Lubbock. I'm only about an hour and a half from Lubbock. Not very far at all. I thought it was the season of Granny and ends March 18th. Make a video of a finished granny. Like a finished granny blanket. Kind of like this. That's all wrapped around me. I got Yaya's hugs wrapped around me so I don't freeze to death. Lubbock, Texas has snow. The snow. Yeah, the snow. Although, you know, last week on Tuesday, Lubbock got hit with more snow than we did, but it's supposed to start snowing at 11 o'clock tonight, and we're supposed to have like a full 24 hours of snow here. I am not looking forward to tomorrow, you guys, at all. I'm not okay with it. Not okay with it at all. And then somehow, last week, I left super early because I didn't know how long it was going to take me to get there. So I left super early because I'm an island girl. I have no business driving in this mess. I got to be careful, right? But I call one of the troopers that I work with and I'm like, hey, which route to work is looking best? He's like, I don't know. I'm an hour and a half away. I'm trying to get back. But I think going down this street would probably be best because it's more traveled. I said, okay, that makes sense. That's the way I'll go. There was an accident at every single intersection between my house and my office. Every single one. It took me 45 minutes to drive 13 miles. And then when I finally get out of town proper, I somehow ended up being the leader of the pack. And I don't know how this happened. There were snow drifts. It's a 4-lane highway. And there were snow drifts on either side, like into the middle of each lane. So there I am going down the middle of both of them, and everybody is just cruising behind me at a safe distance from each other, just putting along. I'm like, oh, if you guys only knew. I am not the one to follow in conditions like this. I have no idea what I'm doing. I haven't gotten to watch your counter crochet. This thing, yeah, I wasn't a fan. I'm sure it's for somebody, but I am not that somebody. At all. I didn't really care for it. It's very bulky in my hand. I didn't like it. I kept hitting the counter when I didn't want to hit the counter, and then whenever I did want to hit the counter, it wasn't registering like it was supposed to be. You have to be very mindful of it whenever you're working, and then you have to be very mindful whenever you're actually pressing the button to count your stitches or your rows. It was just way too much work for me. I mean, great concept. It was just too much work for me. Joe, when it snows here, people are planning a day off. We got less than a dusting on Wednesday, and it was pathetic to see everyone panicking. Look here. You have no idea how mad I was when I got to work and found out that my coworker had called off. I was like, what? I could have stayed at home and not had any repercussions? So tomorrow, when I wake up and I look outside, if I'm uncomfy, guess who's calling in? Sorry, it's not happening. Because I had to drive home Tuesday night on a sheet of ice. The entire 13 miles was nothing but one big old sheet of ice. It was not okay. I was not okay. John said I have big hands and I get too distracted to count. I don't normally count either. I have to... It's not very good of me, but a lot of the times I just go and then I stop and count. And if I have, like 4 or 5 left, then I'll count those. But I'm not not a big counter. What's your take on the light up crochet hooks? I like them. I think that it is a great concept, and I think that they work great for the darker yarns, because black is very, very hard to work with, and sometimes some super dark blue or super dark browns are really hard to work with. So I think that the light up crochet hooks are great for situations like that, or if you just, want to crochet in the dark for some reason. But for me, I'm night blind, so light affects me differently. So I could never use them at night because it looks like a kaleidoscope to me. And I have found that when I've tried to use them for any lengthy amount of time, I end up with like spots in my eyes from looking at the light too long. So again, they're not for me, but I'm sure lots of other people enjoy them. Thank you, Trinity. Come on, where are you? Come there. Sound like my highway overpass. Whoever did the design, they can count on the sun, right? Ugh. Isn't that the worst when you're trying to drive and the sun is just in your face, beating down on you? My projects look like I crochet in the dark. Oh, eventually you'll get better. Just keep at it, John. Steph, what yarn are you using? This is Ecofusion, Nurturing Fibers Ecofusion, and this color is Sunglow. And it's very, very, very soft. What someone should make is a device you can attach to the crochet hook that beeps for you when you lose it. Y'all, last week, I think it was, I was switching rooms in the house and I was loading up everything, and I didn't want to take more trips than I needed to. I just wanted to make one trip. So I loaded everything up, but I had something between my teeth, so I couldn't put my crochet hook between my teeth. So I kind of just zipped right there. Y'all, it took me 45 minutes to remember that I had zipped my crochet hook. And I was walking around looking everywhere for that sucker. And I was about ready to just come back to the studio and get another one of that size because, I wanted to make 2 trips after all. And then I remembered where I had put it. I don't know. Yes, Trinity, this is the exact same thing that I gave you, only I gave you vanilla, the color vanilla. I've never had an issue crocheting with black as long as the lights are on. Oof. Crocheting with black is just miserable. Miserable. At least you weren't looking for it when it was right in your hand. That's true, Ida. That's very true. That would have been bad. Are you guys getting any buffering for me? My internet has been a little bit crazy here at the house, so I just want to make sure that you guys aren't getting any buffering. Not that there's anything that I can do about it if you are. Before I cut my hair short, I used a Tunisian hook to put my hair up in a French twist and secure it. Woof! That's talent. Beverly said I lose mine on my head. Oh, well, apparently people don't lose crochet hooks the way I lose them, which is a good thing, I suppose. No buffering. That's good. That's what I like to hear. No buffering. It always kind of scares me when things drop because I have to watch have to watch chat, I have to watch myself crochet, and I have to watch all of the technical stuff going on back here. And when little red lights start going on, I start to panic a little bit on the inside. I put my hair in my hooks sometimes and forget that they're there. Trinity, you're going to Dallas? Is your mama gonna take you? I've been known to use a pair of ornamental chopsticks to do a bun. My hair just won't stay up in things like that. Hello, Susan. Welcome. Corner to corner blanket with self-striping camouflage yarn. Pretty dark, but looks great. I'll bet that does. Ooh, Trinity, that'll be fun. That'll be great fun. You're going to be overwhelmed with all the yarn you're going to see. Are any of you guys that are going to Dallas, or any of you guys signing up for any of the classes that are going on there? The schedule is up. There's lots of classes to choose from. And the Crochet Guild of America is hosting their master class there too, if any of you guys are interested. Thank you for the warning, Anthony. I'm like 10 or 20 seconds behind, but my phone is being stupid, so it's probably me. Susan, I can't tell you what I'm making because it's part of something that is super secret squirrel, but I need to get it done. So I'm using every available amount of time to work on it. So you guys get a little sneak peek of something. I'm going to Dallas, but not taking any classes. That's okay. You can just hang out by the Good Loops booth. Well, hello, two Arctic wolves. Long time no see. I floated the idea of me going to the Australian conference in September. I'm already scheduled to be away the weekend before as well, so it means I'm going to be gone a whole week, more or less. Well, I mean, listen, we will miss you, Kim, but conference is conference, okay? I really think that you should go, make an effort to go, because if you guys' conferences are going to be anything like ours, they are well worth it. I'm telling you, July, New Orleans Crochet Guild of America conference, it's, I think, next to the Snowball Express in December, it's the one that I'm looking forward to the most. Well, I don't know about that. I'm looking forward to Dallas because I know that so many of you guys are going to be in Dallas, but there's also going to be a lot of you guys in New Orleans, and it's New Orleans and all that yummy food, and the Crochet Guild of America people are all so welcoming, and they're just really, really, really great people. And plus I'll get to see Marley Bird, and I'll get to see Tamara Kelly, and I'll get to see Bonnie, and so many people at the Crochet Guild of America. I don't know, I guess for different reasons. Who are the 30 odd peeps that have forgotten to thumbs up? Has people not posted? Have they not thumbed up? Shame on you, folks. Shame on you. For shame. Come on, what are you doing? Get in there. I would love to see it, Trinity. Sue's not going to any classes. I wonder where our booth is going to be. I'll have to look to see where our booth is going to be. I know in New Hampshire for Crochet Guild of America conference, for those of you guys that went there, we were lucky enough to have a whole set of big round tables that were right out front of our booth. So the tribe members were just hanging out there all the time. Betty McNitt went live from there right in front of our booth. And Marley Bird went live from there a couple times. And I think Tamara Kelly did too, but I can't remember. So I'm hoping that we're going to have something like that around the booth that will make it to where, you know, tribe members can just hang around and chit-chat with each other. To whomst have your thumbs gone? I love that word, whomst. Bob Wilson is going where? Oh, to the Australian Crochet Guild of America conference? I imagine she would be. Hi, Mary. Welcome. Is what you're doing called a triple foundation row? It is. Yes, it is, Becky. Thank you, Mary. And thank you for the thumbs up, guys. I appreciate it. The YouTube algorithm gets kind of weird and it doesn't want to recommend videos to people sometimes, so hitting the thumbs up lets the algorithm know that you like the video and that there's a live feed going on that people are interacting with, so they will be more than likely to recommend it to other folks that are wandering around in the crochet verse of YouTube. Come on. Thank you. Oh, Kathy. See, when people change their names between, like, Freaky always gets me. Freaky always gets me. I hate doing foundation chains. I don't mind doing foundation chains. It's just that sometimes you need a foundation row and sometimes you need a regular chain. Warm Up America charity is going to be there at Dallas for Fiberfest. Are they really? I'm just making sure that I didn't. Okay, we're good. Beverly said, my granddaughter is going to be going off to college this fall, so I am making a corner to corner using number 6 blanket yarn in all different colors. Wow. Is it close to halfway? I don't know. I need to stop and count. Although I know I'm nowhere near where I need to be. But let me... come on. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Wait, did I say 39.50? Goodness. Here I am ignoring you guys on chat. There's nobody here screaming out pineapple or anything like that to me, and I still can't count. No, I meant halfway through the podcast. Oh, thank you, Ida. I really like that yellow. Is it the same shade? It is. See, one of the things that I love about how Carlay, who is the owner of Nurturing Fibers, One of the things that I love, I just explained this to a customer that was inquiring about one of the merino colors from Good Loops. If trust in the name, this is named Sunglow, and it is literally a sun glowing. It's, you know, like Odette, the color Odette in merino. Whenever I hear that, I instantly think of a little girl dressed in in pink, fluffy bows and ribbons. That pink that is Odette. That's what that's what comes to my brain. You know, willow is that color green, and cedar is that color green. Like, she does very, very, very well with naming her yarns. I mean, it's spectacular. So literally, it's Sunglow. She may be teaching, but I'm not sure. She might be teaching. Okay, Trinity, I will look for it later after the live. Banana. See, Sue, this is a good reason right here of why it's a good thing that you guys can't do voice chat over YouTube, because you can't mess me up. You somehow stayed on track counting better with Dilbert shouting. Right? I know. Speaking of Delbert, when is he going to make another appearance? I don't know when Delbert's going to be able to make another appearance. We will work on it, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Wow, I am doing really bad on time. It normally only takes me a half hour to get one of these done, and I am just about halfway through, and I'm already over time. You guys are distracting, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to be doing. We're supposed to be chittering and chattering. Warm Up America is going to set a drop-off booth for scarves, hats, that they're not going to be there the whole time. I gotta get on the ball for our charity scarf drive for New Orleans for the World War II Museum, because they collect scarves all through the year to give veterans, and we wanted to be a part of that. I miss Delbert. Oh, Delbert will return. We're just not sure when Delbert's going to return. But we will work on it. Come on. We're not distracting, we're just refocusing your attention. I like that, Kirby. Ain't that the truth? It's okay, though. Did we really expect to get the normal amount of work done? No, because I have to take breaks and look up at chat. You will have to make an announcement before Delbert's appearance. My monsters were crying, laughing so hard that night. Aw. I will try. We will see what we can do, guys. I was going to say kumquat or persimmon. Nope, it's definitely Sunglow. It changes with the with camera. See, like it's not doing very well right there. But it looks more orange, I think. Looks more neon, at least on my screen, than what it actually is. Oh, Trinity, what merch are you going to get? Settle down, yarn, settle down. Kirby, that really did sound like something that Ida would say. I think you channeled Ida there for a minute, because she's always got nifty little things like that. She's so positive. She turns everything into a positive. John, you know, there was, I have a friend of mine who has been off social media for more than a few months right now, but his Instagram handle was Combat to Crochet, and I think he was 12 years he was in the army, and he started crocheting to get past his PTSD because he went to doctor and they all wanted to medicate him and put him through all these therapies and all of that stuff, and crochet was the only thing that helped him. My hubby taught himself to knit with needles and a loom. Ooh. I have a blanket of Snowball Express ready. When should I send it? Whenever you would like. I still am having troubles with the Lubbock Project Linus people. I have sent 2 emails following up because we were supposed to meet after I got back from New York City to finalize the details, and I have gotten no response. So I am thinking that tomorrow I am going to email my contact in Florida that is, I don't know if she runs the chapter of Project Linus. I think she does in Orlando, and she is the main person that deals with the transition between Project Linus and the Snowball Express. So I think I'm going to email her and talk to her. I might end up having to start my own chapter of Snowball Express here, which is not something that I want to do. I was really hoping to be able to just latch on to a chapter of Snowball Express that was close and hand them over these blankets and then let them do all of the tagging, because I don't have time to tag all of the blankets, and I don't know enough people in this area to help me tag the blankets. So I don't know what's going to go on with it logistics wise yet, but regardless, blankets will get to Snowball Express somewhere or another. When is Snowball Express over? It's going to end in July. The end of July, because we have to give whoever the chapter is that ends up taking the blankets, they have to tag all of these blankets with the Project Linus tag. They have to sew them all on, and then they have to ship them to Orlando. So we have to give them time to get all of that done. Similar story to the sewing marine or the quilting marine. It happens a lot. It helps. Crafting helps tremendously. Trinity said, "I'm getting your logo." Yes, but are you getting a coffee mug? Are you getting a pen? What are you getting? A T-shirt? What you getting? Back to the blowtorch. It's for making flame grilled sushi. Oh my. Oh my. Joanne stores have started collecting blankets for Project Linus. See, but not all chapters of Project Linus. Thank you, Ida. Not all chapters of Project Linus actually participate in the Snowball Express, and I think that that's part of the holdup for this chapter here in Lubbock, because they are a very, very, very active chapter. So I'm not sure if their members are willing to take on the extra work on top of all of their stuff that they already had planned. I don't know. Alls I know is I really don't want to start my own chapter for Project Linus. I really don't. But I will, if I have to, for the babies. Oh, the mug and the shirt. Woo! Fun. Maybe someone in the group would like to be the head of the project for all of us. We did that last year. We did that. Amy, my cousin Amy, and my Aunt Jean Ann helped out tremendously, and their regent. But last year, the state regent for the Florida Daughters of the American Revolution made it one of her projects. So all of the Daughters of the American Revolution in Florida were donating blankets, and that's how I got to be a part of it, because I'm part of the Florida DAR, and as is all the women in my family. So you guys were sending your blankets to my house in Florida, and Amy was getting them, and my Aunt Jean Ann and Amy and their local regent, who is like the president, their local regent was going through all of the blankets and storing them, and my cousin stored them at her house, and then my Aunt Jean Ann and my cousin and their local regent took them all down to Orlando for state conference when they were being turned over to Project Linus. So we had a whole lot of help last year, but we don't have that help this year. So I'm trying to figure out the logistics of everything. I don't know. Why don't they just send the tags to the makers just so on? I don't know. And I don't mind doing all of that stuff. I have plenty of room here to store the blankets, and I don't mind packing them up and shipping them off to whatever chapter, or driving them. That was my plan. I was very happy to find out that there was a chapter so close to me in Lubbock, but the next closest chapter is like 4 hours away. That's 8 hours of driving to go and drop off blankets, which means that I would end up missing a live chat to go and deliver the blankets, and that would be if I could do it on a Monday, or I would be missing a day of work to go and deliver them. It's a mess. Welcome back, Anthony. So it's super frustrating for me, because I really want them to just respond back to me. I don't know. It would cost a lot to send tags to everyone unless you send them a self-addressed stamped envelope. That's true. Postage is crazy. That's another reason of why I am so desperately trying to find a Project Linus chapter to latch onto, because the shipping, if you guys, I could ship all of the blankets directly to my contact in Orlando, but the shipping costs for that amount of blankets would be astronomical, and I just don't have that. So we don't know. Yes, you can, Trinity. My my shipping address is on the website under contact, I believe. Steph, you already have so much you're doing. One more project might not be a good idea. Yes, but you know what? Snowball Express is extremely important to me, and I will push other things to the side for Snowball Express. Don't forget that I grew up in a Marine Corps family, and almost everybody in my family is Marine Corps or some other branch of the service. I spent my entire life growing up around Marines and sailors, watched my friends go off, my family members go off, and these babies lost one of their parents over there. So it's important for me, and you make time for the things that are important to you, and they are important to me. So we're going to do it. Hey, Sally, welcome. They can do like Hobby Lobby with the shoe boxes at Joann's store. Well, they have certain criteria that you have to meet, and not all of the blankets that they get are meet the criteria and meet the standards, unfortunately, because a lot of people can't read, or they just choose to ignore the requirements for donation, and sometimes they get stuff that just can't be used. So it would be very wasteful. Thank you, Dee. We will talk about it. Aw, Trinity, thank you. Speaking of, my son graduates on the 28th of this month from boot camp. Yeah. That's what we like to hear. How long has it been? Remember when I said that I don't count stitches? I know how long it takes me to do things, and then I just look at the time, and then I know that I'm kind of close. But my timeline is all screwed up here. So I don't know where I am. Navy family here. My Uncle Roger is a retired chief. Amy's married to a retired chief, too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. He's going to be a hacker for the Marines. Whew, I am crocheting slow tonight, you guys. My fingers is cold. Oh, so do you guys know what special day is coming up on Friday? Does anybody know what special day is on Friday? It's not what you think it is. I'm just curious if anybody remembers what special day. Mods, you don't get to answer because you already know. Trinity, I bought this set of stitch markers off Amazon. They were like $7 or $8 for the whole lot of them. Pretty nifty. They come in the little case and everything. Naughty little Skeen got it. Look at that right off the bat. Singles awareness, is it your birthday? It is Good Loop's first birthday, you guys. Can you believe that it has already been a year since we launched Good Loops? Can you believe it? I cannot believe it. I almost missed it. I came very super close to missing it. And Jennifer did too, because we've been so busy that we weren't even thinking about it. But here's your warning. We're doing something special. And I'm not going to tell you what it is, but we're doing something special. You just have to go to the website on Friday and see what it is. Hello, Sonia. Daughter 20 years in the Air Force, and she has 2 more to go. That's why I was surprised you were in Clovis. Yeah, I'm surprised that I'm in Clovis too. Happy birthday, Good Loops. A year already, I know. Where did this year go? My couch eats a lot of stitch markers. Naughty little Skeen is on top of it, boy. She knew exactly what it was. Goodloopsyarn.com is the website. Cannot believe it's been a year. Okay, Aunt Jean Ann. Sally said, right, now I can sit and relax and actually listen. Well, welcome, Sally. Welcome. How dare they keep you from listening? Why are my legs suddenly cold? Did I? Oh, I put my leg down and my blanket shifted. That's what it is. Hang on. My leg was starting to fall asleep. Thank you, Ida. Ida just posted a link to Good Loops Make sure that you right click and open a different window, because if you don't, then it is going to take you away from the chat, and we do not want that. I actually need to buy more stitch markers. I've lost about half of the 200 I bought. Hey, there's Freaky. Uh-oh, look out. We got Anthony and Freaky here at the same time. You should go live at least 2 times a day. Oof. 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 I don't know that I could do that. Was putting shopping away. Everybody's talking about stitch markers. These stitch markers have been very, very good to me, you guys. Literally, I'll post a link in the Facebook group for them later after chat, if I can find them. I should be able to go back through my Amazon purchase history and find them. They were not very expensive at all. And the little case is very sturdy. I like them. Everybody's piling on Freaky. Sorry I'm late. I got lost in Minecraft deaths. Really, Freaky? I have some exciting news. I've been asked to teach Zumba and crochet at the camp I went to as a kid for kids with my disability in July. Nice! That's going to be lots of fun. And how special is it that you get to go back to the same camp that you went to and teach? That's awesome. If we all had a small portion of Trinity's energy, right? Oh, Trinity's got lots of energy. Oh, 2 times a week. Normally I am live 2 times a week. I go live here on the It's Crochet O'Clock YouTube channel for 2 hours on Monday evenings, and then on Thursdays at noon Eastern time, Jennifer and I go live on the Good Loops Facebook page. But we have a little bit of technical difficulties, and we're both still trying to get back into the groove of things after New York City and the holiday. So we haven't started those back up yet. I'm not sure when we are going to start them back up. Hopefully soon for you guys, because folks have been asking it. Just ordered 140 stitch markers on Amazon. Go, John! Oh, my nose is itching. Have you been Englishing long, Freaky? Kathy said, I love my Clover stitch markers. I purchased another brand and they are really cheap. They snag the yarn. These were really cheap, but I've never had an issue with them at all, and I use them frequently. Did you make sure they're the kind that open? Yeah, John. Hope so. Line just looked up the stitch markers on Amazon. They're $5.99 for 150. There you go. I knew they were crazy cheap. I did not pay a lot of money for them at all. Yep. But you can always go and you can watch the replays after, Trinity. They look the same as those. I have these little ring ones like key rings. They are junk though. Oh. Maybe those are the ones for knitters, like the blinglets. I know that Chantel makes things that she calls blinglets, but I don't knit, so I don't know what their stitch markers look like. I have one? Two. Keep going, Steph. Just keep going. Just keep crocheting. I have the container of them that is a circle. Long time ago, I got some from Premier and they snag. Oof. Well, these don't snag. Ruth said I have some from Boyd that look like a rubber ring that opens and you can lock them. Huh. Sue bought 300 stitch markers and she has a little hooker in the house that steals them all the time. Stitch markers here are like 10 bucks for 13. Living in a village is not cheap. Freaky, there's this thing called Amazon. Amazon. You don't have to live that life if you don't want to. At this point, you're choosing to live that life. Hey, Toe Beans. Might try my hand at making stitch markers because that's so much easier than just pushing a button on Amazon.com. So much easier. But I mean, look, whatever floats your boat. Marla uses fishing rings. Oh, come on. I lost my PayPal or I would be shopping both Amazon and eBay. Well, get it back, freaky. Jeez. It's 2020. How can you live without Amazon? Honestly. I mean, look, I live in the middle of nowhere too. If it wasn't for Amazon, whew, I do not know what I would do. Honest to goodness. Look, I'm ordering barbecue sauce off Amazon, okay? I used to use bobby pins or safety pins. Wow. I made some Harry Potter themed stitch markers with the lobster clasps. I have some fancy stitch markers. Maxine, my Kiwi bestie, she made me some really nice stitch markers. But I don't use them because they dangle and I don't like things that dangle on my projects, so I just stare at them because they're pretty. And I always use these. I live in the middle of nowhere and Amazon delivers here almost daily. See? See? That's the life, I'm telling you. Amazon is life. I order all of my unscented soaps and such from Amazon. Oh, you guys. Ida finally she finally took the loop. The loop. Why can't I talk? She finally took the leap. And she can't handle the lovely, lovely, beautiful smell of Nurturing Fibers yarn. Isn't that sad? How can anyone live without PayPal, right? I've made my own, but I use lobster claw clasps, not advised. Kim said I live in a different country and Amazon delivers here. That's true. Get on it, freaky. There's no excuse. I use the small colored paper clips as stitch markers. Hey, I mean, I guess whatever works for you. Whatever works for you and whatever you're comfortable with. Sue, you don't have PayPal? Really? Oof, I love my PayPal. I really do. Trinity said, I just crochet. Me too, Trinity. Uh-oh. Did I go too far? How much you want to bet I went too far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. Maybe not. Maybe not. Before I started using stitch markers, I was in a crochet swap. Someone sent me some beautiful stitch markers that I thought were earrings, and I thanked her for such. I know better now. Oh, Tobies. Oh, bless your heart. 52. Wait. Yeah. Is this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 more. 7 more. Hello. What you doing? What you doing there, buddy? All right. Really? Thank you. Mary said, I don't have PayPal either, but I still use Amazon. Whew. I have a TV but never use it. I don't get to use my TV as frequently as I would like to. I have been using safety pins stolen from my sewing gear, but $5 on Amazon, yeah, worth it. It really is. It truly, truly is. Makes it so much easier, and the little case that it comes in is so convenient too. Come on. How do you use Amazon without PayPal? You use your credit card. Either or. It works. You're on my TV now. Oh gosh. I always get a little bit freaked out when people tell me that I'm on their televisions. But you know, something crazy, like 40% of y'all watch me on your televisions. It's so weird. It's weird to think of myself on somebody's television. Have I done 7 more of these yet? Who knows? My mom has a TV and she only gets a handful of channels. She has bad signals. Oof. I'm glad you're having fun, Trinity. I'm glad that you can participate. I use a TV as a computer monitor. Oof. Let's see. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. Ugh. I went 4 over. Mercy. How does that happen? YouTube app and phone for chatting, yeah. You just gotta outsmart the television, Sally. That's all. here, you. Better over than under. Count again. No, I don't want to count again. I don't want to, and you cannot make me. I shan't. Shan't. It was close. I said 12. Were you trying to mess me up? Is that what you were trying to do, Sue? Evil little thing, you. Come on. Get in there. In. Come on. Uh-oh. I hear my dog pitter-pattering through the house. He's awake. He might start whining here any moment. If he does, I apologize, because he can get loud sometimes. He doesn't like to not know where I am. I asked if you did 7. I said 12. Yeah. Yeah. That is probably taller than me already. I don't know. I'll hold it up once I get finished weaving in this other end. We'll see. It might be. Might be. Come on. All right. Get in there. In there. In. Over. In. Over. Next Thursday I'll be 39. Well, happy birthday next Thursday. What are you making? Sally, I can't tell you. It's a secret squirrel thing. But I cannot tell you. I'm so sorry. Not really. I'm so sorry. Come here. Come on. Go through. It's secret squirrel. Sally's always trying to get the secret squirrel out. Oh, to be 39 again, right? I would like to be 39 again. My tea is starting to get cold. Oh no. Okay. Let me see. Trinity, I think you're right. I think it is taller than you are. I think you're right. I commend you for weaving in your ends as you go. Listen, Samantha, normally I do not. But the only reason that I am doing this is because if I don't do it, I have learned that with this project that I am making, if I don't, my ends will actually start to get in my way. So that is why I am weaving as I go. Aw, thank you. Turned 50 on Thanksgiving Day. Listen, there's nothing wrong with it. 2, 3. All right, come on. There we go. Wonder how far I'm going to get along with this one. This is super exciting for you guys to watch, isn't it? I will be hitting a major milestone in June. Oh, I don't want to talk about birthdays anymore. We're not doing birthdays anymore. At least at my house. Not doing birthdays anymore. I would not mind 39 again, but I'd have to skip my 40th birthday. My youngest monster was rushed to the hospital for emergency brain surgery. Oh no. So sorry. Yep, Crochet Nana, just before my birthday. I was hoping that I was going to get to spend my birthday in New Orleans this year, but it's not going to happen. New Orleans is after my birthday. But I'll just save all of the birthday shenanigans for CGOA conference. How's that? So everybody that shows up can partake of the birthday shenanigans. You were in Bendy for your birthday last year. That's right, Kim. I was. I was at Bendigo for my birthday. I had forgotten about that. Thank you so much for that reminder. Are you going to Bendigo again this year? You going to go help out? Sue said she's all good now and she can't believe that she's going to be 12 this year. They grow up fast, super fast, too fast. Ah, toe beans, it'll be okay. It will be okay. We're all here to support you. I have 3 that are almost 6 and 7. Listen, try 24 and 22. Need to wait and see what happens, but that's the plan. You gonna take Flat Stephanie with you if you go? Flat Stephanie goes to Bendigo. Mary said, I'm looking forward to my 35th birthday on the 22nd. I've decided I want to get dressed up and go to a fancy restaurant, just an excuse to buy a new dress. Listen, you don't need an excuse to buy a new dress. If you want a new dress, you go buy yourself a new dress. That's called self-care. I'm sorry, Trinity. Yay, Flat Stephanie's going to Bendigo again. How exciting. Dee said she just realizes she's going to be 45 this year. You okay, Dee? You need a hug? We can set up a corner for you with Tim Tams and fancy yarn. A shrine to Flat Stephanie. Missed but not forgotten. Ah, you're welcome, Sally. We just reminded Sally to message her niece, who just turned 17 today. Good night, Beverly. See you next week. It's about that time. We have a half hour left. $33 on the 25th here. Wow, there's lots of February birthdays. Lots of February birthdays. You guys. All right. Where are you? Come, come, come. Thank you. Uh-oh. I have an itch right there. I couldn't ignore it any longer. Just couldn't. Whew. He's very chilly. He's very cold. The tea is cold. It's officially cold. I don't see what the point is about age. It's just a number. It's all about how you feel on the inside and the outside. I feel about 86. That's why it's such a big deal. Just gonna throw that out there. A considerable amount, Debbie. It's relaxing crochet. But, you know, it's repeatable. You don't have to pay too much attention to it. You can sit in front of the television, watch your favorite show, and just piddle on with it. Those are the kind of projects that I like. Ida said she's waiting for the birth of her great-granddaughter any day now. Oh, what fun. My sis and I were born on the same day, 5 years apart. Oof. Way to go, Mom and Dad. Honey, you don't know how 86 feels. All right, I feel like what I would imagine 86 to feel like. Is that better? What I would imagine it? It's my Aunt Jean Ann to point out the obvious. Hopefully very soon, Trinity. I'm glad that I could be of help. My brain tells me I'm still 21, but my body tells me different. Yeah. Right? Like, wait, girl. You were not ready for all them stairs. I don't know what you were thinking. Kim just started going back to the gym, and I hope she doesn't mind. But I about died when I saw that she posted on her Facebook wall, yep, still don't like squats. Be a snowbird, come to the sunshine state. Listen, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I don't like the cold, neither does my body. Squats are not my friend. No. Squats are nobody's friend except for the buttocks. That's the only friend that they have. Staircases just laugh at me, right? Age, I got a box of mail about Medicare. Oh, Aunt Jean Ann. I'm so sorry. I love you so much. I'm so sorry. Kim went yesterday and had a session with a personal trainer. Hey, you survived it. Way to go, friend. That's nice. Does your butt hurt today? Wait, did I change? Yes. I've always wanted to get a personal trainer, but then if I get a personal trainer, like they'll force me into doing stuff and they will shame me into doing stuff, and then I'll feel guilty when I don't do the stuff because I know that I don't want to do the stuff that you have to do whenever you get a personal trainer. So that's why I don't do it. It'll make me feel bad. Then I went home and made a coffee frap with ice cream and full cream milk. Kim! Are you kidding? I get invited to join assisted living homes all the time. I am 40. They are typecasting me because of my name. Oh, Ida. Poor Ida. But did the personal trainer survive? That is the question. I don't know. But somehow I'm not thinking that Kim feels the guilt that I would have felt if I would have done what she just did. Sue says she's been getting that stuff for years. They've been trying to get you to go to the assisted living facility for years? Welcome back, Freaky. You don't look 86, you look 25. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. Freaky, did you go investigate Amazon? I really think that you need to get that situation figured out. Truly, for truly, you do. I'm not really doing gym to lose weight, more so to get stronger and hopefully prevent further injury to my back. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Now I'm smelling what you're stepping in. Yeah, your poor back. It needs a break. I took Starbucks to Zumba several times. Oh, man. I'm not a big fan of Starbucks. Seriously, you guys, I'm not. I'm just not a fan of their coffee. I know it's sacrilege to say, but I'm just not. I personally prefer going to an institution paid by insurance and you get to do arts and crafts all day. Sue. You know, there are some, I forget what they are, but they I know that in Houston, one of our old moderators who doesn't moderate anymore, she was in Houston and she was part of a group that it was not like assisted living, but it kind of was assisted living. Like they had their own apartments and everything, but on every floor there was staff that were there in the event that they needed him, and their apartments were all set up with, you know, like all of the safety features to call them. But she met with her group. She was teaching them how to crochet like 3 times a week, and I forget what the charity is called, but the people that own the apartments, they have like 30 of these apartments all over the US, and they may even have more, but one of them is in Jacksonville, and my cousin was trying to de-stash some of her yarn, so I had thought about Leslie and her charity that she was working with, because she said people were always donating yarn to them to work with. So I looked online, found the place in Jacksonville that does it, called Their People, and Their People were crocheting blankets for the Ronald McDonald House in Jacksonville, Florida. So you could go to one of those things and still have your own apartment and do arts and crafts all day. I live behind Dunkin' Donuts. Do I go there? Nope. Apparently I look young for my age, but Asian genes are good like that. Yes. Asian genes are very good for that. when I go to Starbucks, I get a chai with extra chai flavor. I always get a mocha frappuccino with extra mocha. Cover up some of that bitterness. They probably make me take my monsters. You never know. You never know. I go for the donuts. Oh, I love donuts. I have been wanting pancakes for like a week and a half, you guys. For like a week and a half. And I have managed to not make pancakes. But I have been wanting them for a week and a half. It's killing me. Found a fruit punch drink that has over 41,667% vitamin B12 in it. Zip Fizz. Healthy energy, tastes pretty good. Lord have mercy. What did 41,667% in one drink? Lord. Trinity said my dog hates it when I am crocheting. He gets bored because when I crochet, I don't really love on him that much. Poor baby. My dog does too. He just comes and he leans up against my leg though. By now, he's 16 years old. He knows the drill. He knows not to mess with me when the crochet is out. You can have 2 a day? Mercy. What's that B? Is taking in that much B12 good for you? Just asking. I'm speaking out of ignorance here. What's the sugar and caffeine amount? That's what I'm interested in. I need to see a picture of the label. Amazon has Zip Fizz. Hold on. Pause for dramatic effect. Where is my Amazon app? There we go. Hold on, we gonna investigate. Zip Fizz. Ooh, they have a black cherry flavor. Let me see. All right, come on. Let me see this picture. Only 2 grams of carbs, 0 grams of sugar, 60 milligrams of calcium. What was the other thing? Caffeine. It doesn't say how much caffeine is in it. It just says caffeine from caffeine, whatever that word is, and whatever that word is, seed extract. Green tea leaf extract, some type of acid, green coffee bean extract, grape seed extract, grape skin extract, 950 milligrams of potassium. Oh, I bet you that would be good for my leg cramps. I'm looking at the ingredient. Oh, okay, here we go. Because I can't have. What's silica? Silica's a fake sugar, isn't it? Good night, Jennifer. Oh, sucralose. There we go. Nope. That's a no from Steph. That's a big nope. All aboard the nope train. We don't do fake sugars. We do not do fake sugars. Not here, no way, no how. I say nay. All right, where were we? You guys, I would like to point out that we have been here for an hour and 40 minutes and we have not talked about food. We have done very well tonight. Sand. Okay. Ugh. Artificial sweeteners. They just taste like regret and bad decisions. They do. What do you need to fill a juice for? Right, Freaky? Like, why are they putting sand in a juice? I don't understand that. I need somebody to break that down to me. We talked Tim Tams before you got here. Oh, okay. Aspartame is just, ugh. Aspartame gives me migraines, like instant migraines. I mentioned Tim Tams earlier. I bought a new flavor. There's a new flavor? What's the new flavor? Not had sugar cane in years. Oof. Thank you, Xana. I'm with you. I don't like, I think the only artificial sweetener that I can handle is stevia in the raw, and only very, very small amounts of it. Any word ending in ose is a sugar of some sort. Ugh. River Murray salted caramel Tim Tams. You guys, I love me some caramel. It goes straight to my thighs, but I love it so much. Hello, Lily. I'll let you know how I do. Don't need no juice that's going to add thickener to my sides. Freaky. You're a goober. What's everybody having for supper or lunch or brekkie, depending on where you are? Is stevia really a fake sugar? It's like a plant like sugar cane. I don't think it's a fake sugar. I just call it a fake sugar because it's not sugar. But no, I don't think it's not a chemical. I understand, Aunt Jean Ann. You know what I did? Don't tell Amy. I started buying the peach tea bags from the grocery store, and I fake myself out of drinking sweet tea by using those. I just make my tea as you normally would, make my gallon of tea, but it's the peach tea bags. So it has flavor to it, and it's not all that bad. Not all that bad at all. I just don't put anything in it. I might make some pancakes. I want pancakes so bad. I've been doing so good. I need to just do it because it's literally been like a week and a half that I've been wanting pancakes. I'm going to end up standing in front of the refrigerator eating all of the healthy food that's in it, which will make it a very unhealthy situation. trying to compensate for my want and desire of pancakes. Leftovers for lunch, buttered chicken and rice for dinner. Ooh. Freaky had pancakes yesterday. Pork roast, carrots, potatoes. Daughter and I had turnip greens. Oh, you guys. So much yummy. I don't like sweet tea. Well, sweet tea doesn't like you either, Debbie. That's okay, more for me. Taco salad. Oh, monk fruit. Ugh. I was so upset. Sour cream pancakes. Ooh, yummy. I keep lemon ginger tea in the fridge. Oh, yeah. Just do it like the pizza. You just did and felt good about it. I did. Oh, you guys, did I tell you guys that I finally found the DiGiorno deep dish pizza? I have been looking for that sucker ever since they came out with it, and I finally found it. And you guys, it is like the pan pizza from Pizza Hut when we were little, not that crummy little thin mess that they're trying to pass off as pan pizza to us now. I'm talking pan pizza with the buttery, crispy underneath. Oh, it's so good, you guys. Oh, it is so good. You guys got to do it. Seriously, you got to do it. It was fabulous. Oof. So good. I cannot recommend it enough. Yeah, it was good stuff. If you can't tell from my reaction, it's very good. I thought you were going to say you found Biscoff. No, the DiGiorno deep dish pizza. The deep dish. Stephanie, you're drooling. I know, and I'm on live, and you can't edit it out, but seriously. Tracy is pleading the fifth on what she ate, but it wasn't diabetes friendly. It really is good. I haven't seen her that excited since you got the parcel from Chantel. Oh, listen, I love deep dish pizza, and I used to love to go to Pizza Hut when I was younger because they were really thick, really thick, and that bottom crust, it's so crispy and buttery and just yummy, and the rest of it was so fluffy, and oh, it's so good, you guys. Now you're all blasé, meh, Tim Tams. That's not true. I still love Tim Tams. I still get excited when I open up a box of Tim Tams. I eat leftover meat sauce over asparagus. Aw. I tried that banana pancakes, but it didn't come out too good. Aw. That's a bummer. I really want pancakes just so I can put Biscoff on them. My kids prefer thin and crispy pizza. They don't like the thick crust. Well, your kids are wrong. I love you, Kim. I do. They don't make pizzas like that anymore at Pizza Hut. It's so depressing. I always used to get a super supreme with no sausage and no peppers. That was my thing. I loved it. It's almost time, guys. So don't forget goodloopsyarn.com. On Friday, it is our 1 year anniversary of launching Good Loops. I cannot believe it's been a whole year. It's still blowing my mind. I'm not going to tell you what's going to happen, but something is going to happen. Of course, we're going to be celebrating. So you'll just have to make sure that you set an alarm or a reminder or something. Have you tried their stuffed crust? No. I'm actually not a big fan of frozen pizzas. I'm not. But I was watching the commercial for DiGiorno, and I went, oh, that really does look like a thick crust. Anthony hit the like button. Thank you so much. If you haven't hit the like button yet, please make sure that you do before you leave. I never liked Pizza Hut, always Domino's. Listen, I'm the type of person where I find something that I like at a restaurant, and that is my thing, that I eat there for eternity. So with Pizza Hut, it was the pan super supreme with no onion or no sausage and no peppers. At Papa John's, it was hand tossed Hawaiian, or when they came out with their spinach Alfredo, their chicken spinach Alfredo one, I also like that one as well. At Domino's, I get thin crust pepperino. Why can't I talk tonight, guys? Pepperoni, bacon, cheddar cheese, and jalapenos, and I pick off the jalapenos because I'm allergic to peppers, but it just doesn't taste right. There's a thin, crispy, frozen crust Greek place on the corner here my ex used to order from, so the kids love that type of pizza. I prefer hand-tossed. Wait. Can't tell the patrons. Tell the patrons what? What am I telling the patrons? What did I miss? What am I supposed to tell the patrons? English hard. English is hard. My tongue doesn't want to work. No disappointment. Exactly. You know exactly what you're going to get. Hopefully it's the same quality that it's always been. It's just how I am. What? You know what? The world would be a pretty boring place if we all liked the same things. But how would you know if there is something better if you stop trying new things? Listen, I like what I like. Tell the patrons. Oh, Good Loops on Friday. Yes, I will tell the patrons what's happening on Friday. Thank you for the reminder, Kim. I miss real Italian food. Listen. Girl, the Italian food I ate in New York City, that place was so good. We went and we ate there twice. And every one of us, there was 5 of us that went, and every single person immensely enjoyed their food. Immensely. It was glorious. About 30 odd years ago, one of the pizza places used to put cashews on their pizza. Loved it. Well, that's different. I remember when I was really little, Pizza Hut used to have a pizza that had lettuce on it, and everybody keeps telling me that it was a taco pizza. So whenever I go somewhere and they have a taco pizza, I always try it, but it doesn't taste the same as what I remember it. I watch a lot of crochet, and I think I'm the only one who holds my crochet hook like a pencil. Wish I could do it like I see others. Listen, whatever is comfortable for you and whatever works for you is just fine. Don't try to change your technique. Don't overthink it, because I was the same way. Everybody that I saw was holding it like a pencil, and everybody holds their yarn completely different from how I hold mine. And you know what? I'm weird and I do it different, and I'm okay with that because it works for me and I can still crochet. So don't let the peer pressure get to you. That's one of the things that new crocheters in feel peer pressure wise. That and hook anxiety, because they see all of these hooks all over the place and they want to try them, and just find what works for you, find what's comfortable for you, and just run with it. Might have been a BLT pizza. It may have been. Maybe. I had a nacho pizza once. It was pretty good. Nacho pizza. Oh, thank you. No. Settle down. My hands are super cold. They feel like ice. I'm gonna go stick them in the oven. My step-grandma, who has doilies on every horizontal surface in her house, is a pencil holder. I wish I had time to make some doilies. For years, I've had this vision of something that I want to do, and I just don't have the time. I've also tried pear, walnut, and blue cheese on pizza, and that was pretty good too. Wow, Sally, you're all kinds of adventurous. If you're going to put lettuce on pizza, gotta do it after it's been cooked. Yeah, obviously. Bye-bye, Christine. See you next Monday. Oh, it is almost time, isn't it? Bonnie, if it works for you, then it works for you. Don't you worry about how you look to anybody else. What matters is that you're crocheting. That's all that matters. Period. Come on. I have no idea how many I got. Oh, Daigo. You're coming in just as we are leaving. Thank you, Trinity. I have had avocados on pizza, put on after the pizza was cooked. So yummy. I love avocados. I would be okay with that. I would be perfectly okay with that. I think your team is still losing. Mine? Just have to learn to relax my death grip on the hook. You will. It'll get there eventually. I've missed you too, Daigo. I'm very, very happy to see you. Set an alarm for next week so you can be here with us next week. Because it's actually time to go. You guys, don't forget, Friday, Good Loop's anniversary, 1 year birthday. Make sure you check out goodloopsyarn.com to find out what special stuff going on. Anthony, be nice. There is tape. Oh, my Yaya's hugs. Okay. We will see you guys next week. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Thank you to my patrons who support me outside of YouTube. They get to see all of the super exciting secret swirl stuff. They get to hear all about it over there, and they get all kinds of other little perks. If you haven't checked it out, it's patreon.com/itscrochetoclock. You can see all of the nifty little benefits that you can get for a itty bitty tiny little bit of money each month. Angie Nian, I love you so much. Mwah. I'm taking off, guys. Y'all have a great week. See you next week.